What the world? I know. This is an acoustic guitar. If you didn't put that together yet, but one of my favorite tricks or techniques that I do that I don't really see anyone do really aside from me and one other person that do it too fairly regularly. And this trick I learned from my buddy Mike Quinlivan. He used to do this on the acoustic all the time, and I would look at him like, "What the hell are you doing, man? Like, what are you doing there? That just looks silly. It looks silly, and it does. And it's gonna feel silly when you do it, but it's really cool, and it's like an acoustic whammy bar. And what I'm doing there is already the technique, and you're just gripping the acoustic kind of on your chest a little bit, and you're moving your arm up and down. You're jerking the guitar off, basically. But that tension is actually causing the strings to go up and down like this, and it gives you this really cool ambient, not like a whammy bar going up and down, but just enough of that little wave. So I would use it on things like I hope that's coming through there. And the only thing, the effect probably isn't. It's just that the skin of my arm. You can hear your skin, especially when you get to sweating like a shitty fuckhead, peeling and sticking on the guitar. But I just love the idea of this cool, like, making a chord just kind of sing a little more than usual. Especially like I have one where like that when I started with it. And I usually play it more percussive like that. But the intro of it, or if I want to stop and make it almost like a little bridge or something, then I can just pause. But rather than I thought it was much cooler and much more listenable. I mean, more cool to the ear, not just doing it. Even if you do have to give your guitar a wank every now and again, but. So yeah, there's that. That's the gem. I should charge money for that because people will go, "That's stupid," and you look like you're jerking it. I don't care. That is a good move. I'll defend it now, even though I made fun of my buddy for it. It adds there. It's just something you can put into anything, and you should. You should at least experiment with it a time or two. You might be like me, and it might take you a year or two to where you. One day I was there messing around, and I was on that Andy McKee shit in the open tunings, and I started to do that little bend behind the bridge. And again, to break it down, I just have my guitar traditional of where I would strum. I get behind the bridge a little bit, and I guess I do use my wrist a lot like this just to give it a little bit behind the bridge. Not like beating on it or anything, I'm barely touching it, but it's just the gives that little ring, and you should use that little ring.